On June 19th, a plenary meeting of the International Group on Combating Money Laundering will begin in Paris. Ukraine appealed to the FATF with a demand to put the aggressor country on the blacklist.
39 countries that will be considered include in this case. In this regard, we sent letters stating that Russia should be blacklisted by the FATF. Russia should not be in the circle of decent countries that meet FATF standards.
Kiev's arguments are obvious. Russia supports terrorist organizations around the world. It self-terrorizes civilians, blackmails the whole world with the threat of the use of nuclear weapons and the global food crisis. Moscow is not capable of countering money laundering, organized crime and corruption. Moreover, this is the basis of its financial and political system. On February 24th this year, the FATF suspended Russia's membership in the organization. However, this is not enough, experts emphasize.
Suspension of FATF membership in itself does not mean anything. Russia is still neither on the black nor even on the grey list. And on the grey list there are, let me remind you, not the last ones in the world economy, such as Turkey, the UAE. If membership is suspended, this does not mean that any sanctions will be imposed against it. This is just a premise. There are only 3 countries in the world on the blacklist, and Russia could hypothetically become the 4th.
The blacklisted high-risk countries currently include North Korea, Iran and Myanmar.
There will be tighter control over transactions that will be carried out by the Russian Federation and other countries of the world. Accordingly, it will be difficult for Russia to attract any financial resources to its country. This is a huge blow, first of all, for the citizens of Russia, who are used to vacationing in Europe, in Turkey, the United Arab Emirates, because they will have a problem at least to pay for a vacation a hotel.
The inclusion of a country on the FATF blacklist has a significant impact on its economic and financial stability. Simply put, this is a kind of outcast stigma that the civilized world avoids doing business with.
This will significantly undermine Russia's trade with other countries. This means that any transactions of legal entities in Russia will require additional verification. It will be easier for financial institutions to refuse. The blacklist is what we are striving for. We insist on it, and we believe that we have enough reason.
Russia is trying to exert political pressure on its commercial partners, the Ukrainian finance ministry says. Moscow requires them to oppose Kiev's initiative. However, the office of the president of Ukraine is confident that the allied countries will make the right decision.
The Russian Federation, as a terrorist state, a country that finances terrorism and commits terrorist acts against civilians, must be systematically punished. One of these steps is the exclusion of the state from the FATF, which Russia is very afraid of after suspending its membership earlier. Andriy Yermak, head of the office of the President of Ukraine, on Telegram.
If the Federation is included in the blacklist of the FATF, this will become a serious argument for Russia to be recognized as a sponsor of terrorism in the United States, experts emphasize. Last week, Congressman Ted Lieu of the Democratic Party submitted a bill to the US Congress to recognize Russia as a state sponsor of terrorism. On October 10th last year, a similar bill was already introduced in Congress. Reported by Roman Smoler, Yulia Granovska, UA TV News.